Do you want some $20 PlayStation, Xbox and Steam gift cards? Make sure you check the description down below. What's up, Nadia Squad, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Ali, also known as X-Carbide. Your KD ratio is so important on Infinite Warfare because in the pre-game lobby everyone can see your ratio and thinking about yourself and your playing, but just seeing your ratio. Beside of this, your ratio is so important because the way of your play is depend on your ratio, or absolutely your ratio is depend on what you are playing, how you're playing, and this kind of stuff. So in this video I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to how to improve your KD ratio as well, because I'm a long time Call of Duty player and I know how to improve it. First thing first, I'm going to let you know your playing will be so much better if you play a custom game before you join a game. So for example, you're sleeping at night, the next time you're going to play a game, before you start the game, make sure you have played and trained on a custom game as well. I swear it will increase your ratio so much. The next thing is adjust your horizontal sensitivity and vertical sensitivity. The way of you playing is so important on Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare is a super fast paced game, so your horizontal and vertical sensitivity should be so much. But I'm not recommend high sensitivities. I recommend you to use some low sensitivities like 10 and 9 and something like that as well. The next thing I'm going to mention is customize your button layout. So just click on options and go to button layout. In here you have to use it as flip, not tactical, it's not important, just flip this. By the square button on your controller, just flip it. The way it works is when you are using your controller as default, the L2 is going your aim and the R2 is going to your shoot. So when you press these buttons, it takes a long time to reach the end. But with the L1 and R1 buttons, it will not take you so much time. It just click. When you click on the L1, is actually immediately aim, and with the R1 immediately it will shoot your gun. So it's super important to customize your button layout and change it to the flip. The next thing is customize your combat rig and think about which player you are. Are you a rusher? Are you a camper? Are you a sniper player? Because the combat rig is super different between like Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. You should pick a combat rig that is depend on what you are playing. For example, if you're a rusher, use the synaptic payload, and if you are a sniper player, use the phantom payload. I think the Infinite Warfare did a pretty well done job on the combat rigs as well. So thinking about which combat rig you should pick up before you enter the game. And next thing is use optics on your weapons. But what optic? The reflex and the ELO, because those optics increase a lot your accuracy. The reflex increase your range a little, but both of them just increase your accuracy super much. Don't use the other like the Torsion, the VMC or the Thermal, because they will ruin your KD ratio and your accuracy as well. Just use the reflex and ELO. I recommend you to use ELO because it's my go-to it's my go-to optic and I really feel comfortable with it. Next thing is adjust your score streak, because it's so important to have a score streak that you can get. For example, when you can't get an scarab, you should just play a lot, but when you cannot get a vulture, use the lower one, like the counter UAV, the drone package, or the UAV as well. Use them as something that you can get. Don't waste your score streak. Don't waste them at all. And for example, if you can get UAV 3 times in a game, then use a variant of it, like the epic one, that is kickback, and increase your point that you should have to get it. Next thing is going to be using long range weapons like assault rifle, because for increasing your KD ratio, you have to play like slow paced game. You should not rush a lot. Don't camp. I say again, don't camp, but not move so fast. Be careful at your game. See the corners, watch the corners. Thinking about the next step that you're going to do is so important on increasing your ratio as well. For example, use the NV4, use the R3K, use the XCON, use the Volk. There are a lot more guns in the game that depend on what you are playing, but play as slow paced gameplay. So guys, that was pretty much for it. If you have any other ideas about how to improve your KD ratio, just tell me in the comment section down below. If you want any other how-to videos, just subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell as well, and drop a like. Thank you again for watching this video. Have a great day, enjoy what you do, and peace.